That's two write-ups. My bad, y'all. Welcome into the show. I ran into traffic, man. It was crazy out there. I'm gonna text him to make sure he's good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Um, got held up, man. Got held up. Hold, let me see who was it. Yup, he's in full salesman mode today. I bet Captain Enabler is his superhero name. Has the power to make you spend all your money in one live stream. Hide your wallets, people. You see how I get trolled as soon as I came on, man? That's crazy, man. Well, welcome into the show, man. For everybody that's new here, man, I go by Trapvision 3D, and I'm just like you. I love watches, and if you don't like them, you will after this because I got some heavy hitting people in here, man. So I apologize in advance because in the chat right now you have the infamous Skylar Santana. And Skylar Santana is one of the number one enablers, period. Right? You also have, let me see who else, because I saw another name in here. Oh, Vic is in the building, man. And another one, man. He is on like Sith level when it comes to like watches. And what I mean by that is he can get and invade your mind and just, from a wrist shot, you're like, yo, why do I like watches so much, man? He's like, I'm telling you, man, he's like Palpatine or whoever created Palpatine. All right, he's part of a bigger council. Let's get some wrist shots out the way, man. What's on your wrist, man? So at the time of this airing, I do have on a Glycine Combat Sub, 42 millimeters. It's about a shy under 11 millimeters, like 10.9 millimeters tall. And you see that strap. This thing is ready for war. Hold up, I actually have to tighten it a little bit more because it's a little loose on my wrist. Yep. I'm down to a 7. When I started doing YouTube, I was 7.25. No, actually, I was 7.5 in the wrist. Now I am down to 7 in the wrist. So I had to make an adjustment to a lot of my watches. And this is, I like this one, man. I like this watch. I like it. All right, let me get into the DMV. He said the DMV. I can't mess with the Red Bull anymore. I get so geeked up. Yeah, hide the money up. There's poor people around. And look at you. I have high energy already. Just talking about watches gives me power. Ain't that the truth? Been making my designs for my Traptana watch. Wow, Trap is too busy making purchases on camera. Wow. Man, you was talking cash money while I wasn't on here. That's hilarious. Good morning, Julius Caesar. Canopy Field 1 on today. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what? I haven't heard anything from them in quite some time, as well as Swiss Watch Company. I haven't heard anything from them. It's pretty quiet. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, hey.
Goodies.
How are you?
Good.
Goodies.
What's that?
I got 5 of these.
Oh,
Stack over there.
yeah.
Let me get out the way because they got incoming. All right, so before we get into some watches, I want to have a conversation with you guys. I was having a talk with a watch collector this morning. I'm going to be doing a live stream on Instagram Sunday evening at 7:30. It's a watch review. It's and the collector has a Tag Heuer timepiece, and that's all I'm gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna have fun, and then we're gonna actually open up Instagram for more personal reviews and the whole conversation. And that's something I really want to do here too. Is have more conversations on the watches, man, because in the past few days we're having I've been having some great conversations about the collection, about what people doing. One of which was the wind up. I had some conversations about how people felt about wind up. Some felt that it was overwhelming. There was too many brands. Some thought that it was great. It was better than last year. They opened up space. So I can't put a rating on what I think overall because I talked to a number of people that went. I've been looking at a couple videos, but yeah, I do want to get more into who we got in here. Hold up. Caesar, I want to make sure I get everybody. Victor Von Doom, Frankenstein. Man, you be giving people some crazy nicknames. The Rich Chick, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Trap, I'm old and you said I'm old and black. What's in Instacart? Instagram, bro. All right, so I wanted to come over here and see what was new. I was looking for a particular piece that looks to be gone. I came in here for another collector that was looking for a watch. Oh, wait a minute, I see something. This just caught my eye. Crap. Yeah, it's gone. Somebody was looking for an Alpinist, and that Alpinist had been sitting here for a minute. This, hold up. For those that's new here, let me show you this, because I'm going to show you this watch. This is where the pre-owned section is. And he has his program, I believe, some watches in here. Oh, wait a minute. So that watch, there was a ball there, is gone. There was an Alpinist in here that was up here, that's gone. And the pricing on these watches are actually pretty good too. This is man, look at that one right there. And that's available. Boulevard had a great showing, man. Y'all see it. Keep trying. It's a great price on that thing too. Somebody may want to get that. So yeah, and you will have to call Jake. So if you're not in the state of Indiana, call Jake and you can actually have a conversation with him. So I want to look at this Longines. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Where are my manners? The Magic Man is over there. What you got on your wrist, sir?
What I have on my wrist is one of my favorite. It's the Seiko Deep Lake Alpinus. It goes and works with almost everything I ever wear.
Yep, especially what he got on right there. I like that. Look at the whole fit. Y'all see it? The whole thing. And right now he's working on getting the watches out to you guys.
I'm responding to a customer inquiry.
Oh, see? Over there working.
There you go.
There you go. But look at this bad boy right here. In my humble opinion, I would just say this across YouTube, I think at times people fail to realize how important this watch brand is and how beautiful this is. Man, this thing is beautiful. Don't know the price on it, but it's in the pre-owned section. So somebody will have an opportunity to get this watch. But you have to reach out to Jake, though. You got to reach out to Jake. His information is actually down below, too. All right, let me get into the chat real quick. What is the chat talking about? Travis, congrats on your new ball in Alpinist. Ha ha! Yeah, okay. I'm not buying a watch until 2027, bro. Anyone who thought wind-up was overwhelming this year isn't from New York. Welcome to the jungle, hey, bro. Hold up. So let's talk about that. Skylar, you, and I saw with the wrist check in red, covered, man. I was so glad somebody covered it live. You know, from the jump. I watched somebody's video, and it was somebody from Warner Wild from the team walked out, and they said they walked filming, and it was 4 minutes worth of crowd. I was like, that's crazy. Over 4 minutes. And this watch has a butterfly clasp too, by the way. This thing is gorgeous, man. So yeah. So one of the conversations I had was it was overwhelming because it was a lot of people. It was a lot to look at. And for me, hey, I've been to Chicago windup. I've never been to New York. And that thing looked crazy. I was like, oh, I got to get in the midst of that. And I've been to New York just like on watch events and stuff. And I love coming to New York. New York is a pretty dope spot. Hold on, man. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so distracted. I got to try this thing on. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is the beauty about, this thing fits perfectly, bro. What? Hold on, let me take a good look at this. Give me a second, man. Hold on, give me a minute. Whew. That dial. So professional and purdy. Look at that. Hold up. Now let me do I gotta do the test to make sure it is, because I don't have the hairiest wrist in the world, but I do have hair, and I got some watches that pluck it out. Hold on, let me see what type of is it a screw or yep, screw pins for the bracelet. Not bad. Now there's a particular way that you have to close it first. Close it down on there, and then you have the long jeans buckle right there. All right, let me see what's in the chat. Look at your chat. Sometimes that is so difficult, man, when you're so hyped, because I'm around so many watches, and then it's like I forget to get into the chat. Talking about congrats on my watch. Oh, I ain't get nothing. I caught the live stream on time. Yo, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's see, John D. Everybody speaking. He said, Cap, bro, like, man, I can't, man. Yo, good day, gents. Good day to you. It is. This is a great watch for the fall. I think that thing right there. So yeah, you have to reach out to Jake for this one, man. Email him or something, and I'll do you a solid. Let me grab some information. What is it? I'll flip the camera around real quick, because you guys may like to do the screenshot stuff. Find your trifecta right there. That's the information. There you go. All right. He's looking at watching. What channel is this, or do you know? What you watching? What wrist? What did you call this thing? Hold up, let me show y'all. Watch repairs, which is very interesting. I can sit and watch that all day, man. It's very peaceful. That and a cup of coffee, man. Good. And my banana bread. I don't know how many people like banana bread, but I love it. All right, so this one actually has a tag on it, which you can read backwards. But this thing is super dope, I think, in my opinion. Would y'all buy this? That's a leather butterfly clasp on that thing. And this thing, this says class made in Japan. Japan movement, China band. That's what it says. It is actually like a little curvature to it. Come on, man. Let me put this on my wrist, man. See what that look like. What? Yeah, that thing matched my shirt and everything, man. Might have to pick this thing up. Let me not say that, because then I'm gonna have Skylar in the chat talking about, see, I told you he was gonna buy something. Welcome in. Wrist check, 41 millimeter light shine red. You have your glycine on, okay. Classic Conquest design. Mr. Wood in the building. You said you love glycine. Hit the thumbs. Oh, thank you. Banana bread is fire. I'm telling you, banana bread is on point, man. Hey, man, yeah, man. You know what? YouTube be tripping, man, because I like I don't know, whatever username you choose, they should stick with that. And I hate the fact that, because then it throws you off, because if you don't know that person actual name. Oh, look at that. He's doing some serious work on that one. Man, this stuff be so interesting. All right, so let me put this back. I want to share something with you guys. I had, and this was a serious conversation. Two things. There was somebody that I was talking to last week that they may be even in the chat right now. There's people that don't know the terminologies behind watches, and there's certain things that's intimidating to them, and they don't want to sound like a fool if they put something in the comment, if they ask something, they're like, so they much rather not. And I respect that. I'm not telling, if you're watching right now, I'm not telling you to like just start, hitting the chat with questions and stuff like that or whatever. But there are times, and I've said this before, if you have a channel, this is your time and opportunity to share some stuff with people, give as much information as possible, because you don't know how many enthusiasts you're creating at that time. You don't know how many people that may say, I'm used to having my phone or my smartwatch, but I really want to try out this watch, but I don't know where to start. So I want people to feel comfortable here. At the end of the day, that's one of the things. I just want people to feel comfortable and give you options. That's why I come in here. I love coming to Trifecta. And this story I was told was, so this collector, or this person that's coming into collecting goes to an authorized dealer. Don't know anything about nothing, so they go in there, they're looking at watches, and they're asking questions. I guess that's annoying the representative there, the salesman there, and it was like, okay, you don't know this, you don't know that, and failed opportunity, end result. I'm not gonna go through all the details. Failed opportunity. The experience took this person away from watches for a little bit, like two or 3 years from what I was told, and started getting back into YouTube and watched a couple of YouTube channels and named a couple of people. And one of the YouTubers that was mentioned was Teddy, right? So Teddy kind of warmed this person back up to really liking watches, but this person started looking at some of the other channels that were gravitating towards microbrands and stuff. And yeah, somebody that used the term web-based brand. And now this person is like, okay, I want to get my feet wet. Which brings me back to this store, right? And you don't have to shop at this store if you don't want. You can shop anywhere you want to. You know what I'm saying? That my sole purpose is to come in and show you all the good stuff that they have, which I'm standing in front of. One of my favorite spots, one of my favorite watch brands is Hamilton. And yes, for those that don't know the history of Hamilton, I'll ask that you research that on your own time, because I'm not going to bore you with the details. I just like to watch. My connection is because there were military folks, veterans, that would dive into those beauties right there. But I just like Hamilton style. I love the watches here. And if it's not Hamilton, it would be Longines, which you see the newer ones. Look at that. That one have the stars? Yep, that one still got stars on it. And look at that one right there. That's beautiful. But not to be too distracted off of what I was just saying, which I'm about to go over to another brand that I like, that I think is just like, they just have so many different options, man. Just hold on, we about to go over there. Let me get into the chat real quick. Love my glycine more than most. J. Jones somehow managed to collect 5 of the airmen in each size and variant pre and post Invicta. Ooh, John. Now I like the watches that Glycine has with Invicta being in control of them. However, I recommend it. Anybody, if you do get a Glycine, if you can get your hands on something prior to Invicta getting their hands on or being over them, you talking about some heat, bro. That thing is hot. I absolutely love Invicta. Matter of fact, Invicta, Glycine. I love what Glycine represented prior to Invicta, right? And I believe, and it's cool, like when you change like colorways and certain styles, but then, it's like you don't want to polarize too much, because Glycine as a whole, and I would say this may be unpopular decision or opinion, but the same way the Rolex Submariner is a safe bet, is boring, so to speak, but it still has its place. And you can't deny a Submariner, because there's so many watches that base their look around that dynamic look. But they have kept the same ingredient, you know what I'm saying, from the first Submariner, we're going back to the 50s, all the way up to now, you still see that ingredient. And I think glycine should have stuck to that. You know, just like Panerai. Panerai has, you know, and Panerai even went to, as far as making the case a little smaller. One watch has, they kind of frowned on the water resistancy on one of the latest models. And I'm like, I still think it's a dynamic watch. Because I still challenge the fact that you're not about to jump in that water and go down 150 feet in there. You're not even going 30 feet in water with your watch on. You know, and I was watching a video where a guy said, man, like, it really don't matter. He said, forgot what colorway. He said, like, there's a video where somebody went diving in this watch. And he said, at certain feet, you start losing the colorway anyway. You know, like your orange, you think that orange stays vibrant underwater. I think he said you start losing color after like 30 feet. You're like, so if it's loomed up, that's all you're gonna see anyway. So like whatever. Well, we're not that. Come on, man. Now I go swimming with my watch, so this watch hasn't been in the water. I'm not gonna put this one in the water, but my other glycines have been. My Airman hasn't been in the water. I'm not gonna put that in the water either. He's on. Hold on, let me see. While we walk over to one of my favorite brands. I usually recognize the photos to the names except for Ranger. He likes to be inconspicuous. I'm telling you, how many different Venturas are out? I've seen at least 4 different Venturas, bro. Hey, he's not going to select a photo. The moon phase is pure class. Where's Ben 10? Ben 10 is out buying watches, bro. What's up, Bob Cohen? Yo, he has the 42 millimeter Merv. So, All right, because we got super chat.
He's losing it.
I'm losing it, bro. Hold on, we got the
He's losing it.
Thank you for the super chat, bro. I appreciate that, man. I really do. I never saw the 4 digits after my name. Did I do that? No, that's YouTube, bro. That's YouTube did that. Bob, I don't know. I got there. Bob, I have no. Let me be honest. Here, the Invicta variants of my Glycine Airman has notable corner cuts as they compare to the identical model pre-Invicta on both. Invicta cut. What is it? Skips on. That, man, bro, I was just talking about Invicta today, man. You know what? For it to be using Seiko movement,
Oh, I didn't know you were here. I brought you coffee.
Oh, see,
Sorry,
no, that's all right. You want to keep that good coffee. Look, it smells so good too.
Yeah.
It smells so good.
It was good. Yeah.
Is it the same coffee spot that you be going to? I'm gonna have to go around there because I like good coffee, man. Yeah. And no, not to hate on anybody that likes Starbucks. If you like Starbucks, then, hey, do your thing. But I don't think Starbucks compares to some of these other coffee houses, man. Starbucks is an experience. Let's just say that. Oh, but going back to Invicta. I'm gonna just leave it at this. Invicta, for whatever reason, and I have plenty of Invicta pieces in my collection. The loom, bro. Like, what is? I'm like, for years they just will not do the loom right. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hold up, I got distracted. Hold up, I got to go back over because I said I was gonna show y'all one of my favorite brands, and I do this every time. Let me open this thing up as I talk, and I'm gonna read through the comment section, man. So let me let y'all look at the Citizen. I'm not that good looking on photo. He said they're Black Jake. 4 numbers after your name is to make your name unique. Yeah. I thought YouTube knew. Wow. Yeah, I do agree with you on that. Yes, Invicta does skip out on loom. Where's my piece at? Okay, and I think so. I'm sure that Jake put this up on the web. This wasn't on the website before. Oh, let me flip it back around. but it's on the website now, I believe. Simplistic in design, very thin. Of course, man, this watch just is so stinking amazing, bro. In my humble opinion, I think this watch is just beautiful, man. Gosh, just beautiful. Just.
So he took one package that I had done,
Okay.
And then this. Look at the white dial, bro.
not the other. I'm kind of standing a little bit
Oh.
this way, but
Gosh. And mine's the pillow. This thing is very lightweight. Very lightweight. I
Is
just.
this the architectural, is this the Franklin?
Oh, look at the texture on the
The
dial.
guy that came in was looking.
Whew. And for those that like simplicity, that right there is beautiful. That all black dial. You know, let me see. How much is this thing? Let's see here. Jake got some goodies in today.
Yeah, these are back in there. They've been back ordered for some time. I think they were a little more popular than they thought, and then went on back order.
Wow. So this just in, y'all. Just in. Drill lugs.
Yeah, and it was released a while ago, but just been on a long back order.
That's nice. What do you guys think about this one?
Hi there.
Hey, Harry.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Let me see. I thought. All right, let me look into the chat. Replace my face with a watch. Probably a great idea.
I was starting to look through it.
Oh, snaps. Wait a minute. It's not a good start to the day unless Trap is live. Ben 10 is in there. He's done with his business, y'all.
So priority mail is about a day late, which is fine if it's just one,
Okay,
I think
so.
it is not 2 to 3 days.
2 to 3 days.
All right.
Well, I mean, it can be one.
Titanium.
And
When they
then,
get some changes, they're gonna start processing.
Let's see. How much is that? $5.50.
no, three of them. did not-
Focus now, focus.
One
It's-
day where
there
I
we
couldn't
go.
Print UPS labels.
Uh-huh.
So I
That's
went
not
all
bad, bro. I
USPS.
like that thing.
And,
I think this is a nice watch, man. This would be a great gift. This is gifting season, y'all.
one was like 4 days.
Don't be selfish. Don't be stingy.
I can grab the.
Hold on, let me put this down. Let me set this down real
Send
quick.
you that in the email and
Man, I want to see this thing.
Gosh,
Ooh.
so disappointed.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Yeah,
it,
buddy.
One was for a birthday.
Oh.
And granted, yeah, maybe they should have.
24 jewel.
Logistically, it
Something nice, good to look at when you flip that thing over.
I don't.
And keep this in mind too. I know a lot of you guys are perfectionists. You guys want more decoration. You want more beauty. But for those that are not like nerdy, super nerdy about stuff, this would be amazing to people on the back because I have one of. No, I don't have this model, but I have one similar. And when I flipped over Maciosa, it looks similar to this. And the people I showed it to just lost their minds. You just thought I showed them an AP or something. Let's see, what's this price on this thing?
now you remember, you can get your.
$715. $715.
Not a big deal.
Okay.
You just give them the tracking number.
So there you go.
The window there.
Let's see here. I got a new Phoebus on the wrist. Hasn't been released just yet. Ooh, a new Phoebus?
You don't have to go online and do all that.
The front of that Seiko is sick.
Mm-hmm.
Around $30 or something like that.
Yeah, and then you get like mine are more like 50 to 100.
He said I bought 5 watches in your honor. Hold up, bro. I'm tagging. I'm putting that up
Which I
on
don't
the
know
thing.
if
Pinning that
they
rather.
Refund the insurance because it's insured. I don't know.
You said that's super cool and totally off the beaten path. Yes, it is. 554 quartz. I get you on that. I'm wearing my PSJ. I can't even pronounce the last name of that. Feel like a Millie.
Yeah, it's fun.
Hey, you know what too? I'm gonna tell you, I agree with you on, spending certain dollar amounts on certain watches. I won't do it because I don't think it's worth it in some cases. But if it's something that I really, really want, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting it. I still think this is a nice looking watch though. But then at 550, so when my mind goes, I'm like, okay, there's 550. I really prefer to have an automatic watch. So like,
Yeah, you know.
how far off am I getting an automatic?
I do, yes.
Which brings the point of microbrands, which that'd be a whole different conversation, man. Because I don't even want to have that conversation about myself, honestly. I think that's something I want to have. Like we have to have multiple people talking about that.
Because, I mean, even just how you can make it so easy with the
I think.
boxes and
Spill the beans, Ben 10.
you know,
Let me
there's
see.
multiple locations. There's all sorts of incentives.
Let me see. I happen to have.
You usually get them out.
But yeah, you can't have that.
It's just
You got 3 new vintage items in your collection.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm almost certain.
Yeah.
You know, maybe every once
I
in a
want a
while.
white gold J, just with the fluted bezel. Shoo! I want not only a Lasso
Or if it's like a
Panomatic
priority,
Lunar,
like a Monday
which is sick.
or
That's a
Tuesday,
sick watch.
Designated by the weekend or something.
Yeah.
That's
white gold day.
They will often pay
God,
for it.
oh, bro, that's good.
I always ship credits anyway, but the customer has the option to pay for it as well, to make sure that we use that specific service.
They want to upgrade.
And so they are paying for extra, and,
I do this every time I come here, but I think it's noteworthy to
but I'm gonna look up.
showcase these chronographs because I'm thinking, in my humble opinion, when you think in Breitling, chronograph, right?
I can kind of send it up.
That thing just shows up so beautifully, man. Gosh. I don't know, man. This thing, friction based. I love this watch, man. Just love the look of it.
Usually when I.
It's too much to even look at, really. It's a lot, man. Hold on, let me flip it around so you can see.
Looks like they.
Like, there's just a lot going on this watch.
No.
And it's heavy, too.
Sometimes it's like all of those.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody was just asking about a
You can explain that to the customer.
chronograph.
It's like, well, they have to go.
Blue Angels. Yeah, somebody just asked about the Blue Angels. I'm gonna talk to Jake here in a second.
Okay.
All right, well,
well,
thank you very much. I
I'll-
do appreciate it.
Yeah, sorry
This
that we
picture.
couldn't make that
Hey,
one for
that's
you.
all right. Eventually, it'll,
guys, buying
I think
watches,
there's
I haven't
their
done.
construction down there. so-
Yeah, and we've been.
You ain't bought no watches, bro. I don't believe that.
Logistics changes, like as far as.
Okay, Skylar, if it's not a Moser,
You know, going to different.
yeah, you talk about bid 10. Oh, wow.
Centers, so maybe it'll be improved, but, I'm disappointed.
It'll happen eventually.
All right.
Thank you very
thanks,
much.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right, so it's gone, bro. It's not in there. That's what I was, when I came in here and looked, it's gone.
Which one?
The Alchemist that you had up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Alchemist is finito.
Yeah, those are also on a long back order. We're out completely, which is a bummer.
Mm.
I normally always order ahead, and I couldn't keep ahead of it, so. And then also the SPB 117, the Black Alpinist, that's going to be discontinued early November, so they're gonna be done. very
Black
soon.
Alchemist?
Yep,
Y'all heard that. Black Alchemist is about to be done.
yep.
Now, do you have any more coming in, though? Before the-
I do, like I probably have about 3 or 4 right now, but I'm gonna order more.
Okay. All right. Okay, while you guys are in the chat right now, is there a watch that you're looking to get? So I know the next watch that's coming up, the Hamilton collaboration with Call of Duty is coming out the 14th of November. So we got just about a little over 2 weeks for that. Anybody, like if you're a gamer, I think that'd be a pretty cool one to actually go after.
The new Tissot Damascus, those new Tissot Titaniums are coming out real soon.
Okay, all right. The
And
PRX.
so, yep, those will be a hit. The Classic Dreams, one might have even got here today, I'll look.
Okay.
Those are new from Tissot there. So those are coming, and they're kind of like a little lock, a little more casual than a lock.
Okay.
Real nice, kind of like a gentleman. And what else? Well, the Power Reserves from Hamilton are out already.
You sold out of those, right?
I have them. They just move so fast they often are out of the case. In fact, there was one right there and it's gone. So let's see. Let me grab it.
Okay.
And let's see. I mean, and then of course, Longines with their Spirit 39s. Those are popular right now.
The Spirit? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. What?
The Pepsis are pretty much all gone.
Pepsi's gone, pretty much?
I mean, we might get a few more, but they're holding off. They might.
But they're releasing those in like waves, right? Okay, so
Probably it's about done.
how many of you guys, like, who all got a Pepsi? Or did anybody get a Pepsi? Seiko? I didn't get one. I'd like to have one, but there's other watches that, like, I'm distracted by that I feel that's more important. But I still think that Pepsi was an important piece that released. That's not true, Hannibal. He owns a brew in Vario. Boy, Skylar Santana is such a brew fan, man. You're a Vincianico fan. I've been winning all week, says Ben 10. Okay, so Chopard on the radar. Yeah, like, you know, I'm gonna tell you what's interesting about that brand. Chopard is really not talked about on YouTube as often. I mean, thank you, sir. It's on bracelet too. Gosh, this is, Oh, look at that, man. Hold on, let me flip the screen around. Y'all know what I look like. Y'all don't see me. Look at that, man.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
I'm gonna buy some cigars for an attorney friend of mine, and I'm checking to see if my watch is done. Or if it's shipped
I got
off,
distracted.
or-
Sorry, y'all.
An old Seiko.
Hamilton Power Reserve.
Sure.
Oh, shut the cadet.
Yes.
That thing.
They're waiting on, they got the wrong capacitor. They have these little,
Oh.
Look at the height
It
of
doesn't
this
matter.
like a
thing.
little,
Clip.
yeah, little.
That whole thing.
Yeah,
frame
this
or
is
whatever
this
they
is
call
it. But
They
I'm
got the
gonna
wrong
say,
one for the wrong-
even though I like it on the bracelet, I do.
And so,
This watch,
they ordered
in
another
my
frame.
opinion,
Okay.
take that for what it's
Give it
worth,
another couple.
looks
No
better
problem. Now
on
we're gonna buy some cigars.
like
There you go.
strap.
Good to see you.
You asked about the cigar capacitors.
that.
When you're over.
or actually that right there. That's
Sometimes
what,
they get the wrong
yeah.
capacitors for those cigars.
Well, they might.
That's
I
my
don't
humble
know if you're
opinion.
buying Cigars, I'm gonna learn something.
That's my humble opinion. I just feel like this thing deserves to be on a strap. And if I was to get this, it would be the strap. I wouldn't even get the bracelet. I'm getting the strap off the top. And what's this? Ooh, wait a minute. I'm impressed. They went up to 3 levels of micro adjust. Oh shoot. Hamilton, Hamilton, you listening, bro? You listening, Hamilton. And may I say, I am such a fan of Hamilton brand, just because of the association with the military. But I like the Murph as well. I like the Cooper. There is a chronograph in here that I think is amazing. Where are you at? Hold on. It's kind of hard placing while I'm looking through the camera. There you go, right there. I think that right there is such an amazing watch, man. And I'm not even a chronograph fan, but like that'll be like an everyday piece for me. That I will wear that every day.
Excellent.
But I wear my Hamilton pieces on a regular. I got them in the bag too, if you don't believe me.
These Aventurines are back in too. They had a really long back order.
Ooh, really? Okay, so we got the Trifecta. Check that out. Aventurine. Camera does this no justice, but it's still a beautiful watch. Elegance. That thing is screaming to be on your wrist, man. Look at that, man. You could just, oh.
By the way.
There we
What's
go.
that?
I ordered it yesterday.
That thing. Oh, y'all see me?
Yeah.
Reflection. All right, let me see what's the chat talking about. What's the chat talking about?
It's horrible.
I'm still waiting on my inordained porcelain doll. Oh, okay. Ooh la la! I know this doll is going
Hey,
to
how's it
be
going?
me.
Good. Looking to get a watch service.
Sure. What do you got?
Have one of the older Omega Speedmasters.
I have Aragon Pepsi Dive Master. Okay.
And,
Been
You just want,
I just want to make sure everything's working
Mhm.
properly.
sure.
What kind of? Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Jake. what are you holding?
Very nice.
And he's
All
not
right.
holding nothing
Yeah,
back,
Let me
bro.
write it up.
Okay.
We'll test it in 6 different positions.
I'm
on our
hoping they
time graph.
reissue the 1860. They
And then
launched
let
in
you know if we
1996.
recommend like a, overhaul or anything like
Okay,
that. When do you
thank
know when the last time it was serviced?
I do not.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So I think I'm caught up on the cut on that dial is odd to me. I've considered that Hamilton for a while. Yeah, I think he has a.
Seiko.
Is it one over here or is it gone? Hold on, let me see. Because he did have a pre-owned one over here. No, it's gone. Somebody bought it.
Yeah.
We bought home from Lancaster, so
Somebody bought it.
Factories from
They put it from there?
there. Yeah,
This is what $100 capacitors look like.
Yeah, that's right.
Not bad,
They
huh?
got it,
Yeah,
man.
cigars.
They got it.
Enjoy them.
Yeah. I live
Well,
in
the
Lancaster,
attorney
right
will.
from the Factory.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Travis,
What's
I
up?
didn't wear it today, but I've
this
got it.
gentleman here
Pocket
is from
watch.
Lancaster. Do you go to school here?
I do. Yeah.
He lives right next to the Lancaster boutique, Hamilton boutique. Yeah.
Oh,
There's some cool
man.
pieces there.
Yeah.
I think I have one of the original Hamiltons.
You have original Hamilton?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Actually, do you guys service the old ones too? Because I took it to another shop and they said they couldn't service.
Yeah, everything here.
Wow,
Not too much
okay.
you can.
I wanted a Jazz Master too, but
We have different
I have to try
watchmakers
one
that
first.
work.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, bro. Let's look at this thing, butterfly clasp. Now, I'm gonna tell you, even though it has plastic on it, this thing has some weight to it. Feels extremely robust. And I want to say there's like 3 sizes to this thing. That's what it looked like on the wrist. Man, I imagine what this thing looked like if you have a suit on. Oh, bro, this thing would be crazy. Pull crown, of course. Hamilton's MO.
Studying business analytics, dude.
Very nice. They'll treat you well.
I
Ooh,
hope so.
okay. And I'm just adjusting the time.
And then I'll just-
Always like certain watches. I like the that
Name
whole
and
experience.
phone number. I'll text you.
Look. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not.
Yeah, we'll test this. It's always
Little
tested
grind
on
to it.
Full,
Tristan,
wound, fully wound.
his dial,
What kind of
man.
movement does that one have?
Love the indices, man. The indices just catch the light, man, like crazy. I know you guys can't see that. Hold on, let me see.
Look at it.
Okay, thank you.
The top of my head.
Let me see if I can get this thing to
Just when I say it will be wrong, so.
see a little bit how it's catching the light.
But yeah, beautiful watch.
Personally, that's a nice watch, man.
And I'll give you my card.
I didn't even receive the call. I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, great.
That's my
Yeah, you
fault.
too.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Yes, they do. They actually have a couple of these.
We'll test it on a time graph.
Older models. I want to say, so I have a specialty that has a cutout like that. Yeah, so Invicta did something similar to this. And then, who else has a watch like this? Aragon has a watch like this too. Similar to this. Talking about man, Jake ain't put nothing up for me. Vic, and listen, Peanut Gallery, y'all go say, Jay Jones, you better stop or I'll put you in timeout, bro. All right? I'm gonna put you in timeout. Talking about.
Yeah, I can ask him, Mark. Hey, trap cash or card?
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Don't listen to Jay, man. Oh, listen to Jake. Everybody think about him. Hey, Big Ted, you really hype, man. Skylar, don't laugh, bro. Like, don't give Jake no attention, bro. Don't give him no attention, man. He said, got him. Oh my gosh, I can't mess with y'all, man. That's too funny. Where we at? We 45 minutes in, man. Hey, look, Jake, I had a conversation this morning, bro.
Yeah.
I was talking to this collector, and he was talking about customer service in certain areas. Man, they went to an AD, and his AD treated him like crap, I guess, so to speak. Yeah, and I was talking about how I think it's important for us to represent well when we doing this stuff, man. And I get it. And the crazy thing is the boutique or the AD he went to, I mean, they sold pieces just like Hamilton, Tag, and things of that nature, some higher end brands. And the closer you got to the higher end brands, it's almost like going to, I guess, Moyer or Reese. And you get like the closer you get to the more exquisite pieces, it's like, oh, you don't need to be over here. We need to keep you over here by Timex or something like that. Like, why would you treat somebody that's new that you've never met before, came in there looking for a watch? They don't know much. I mean, for a lot of people, man, there's a lot that I don't know about watches, and I'm learning. I'm like, wow. Like, I'm not familiar like with the minute repeater watches and stuff. I was like, I'm learning that now. But I don't shy away from it. And if I go to an AD or a boutique, I expect you to explain it to me. I may not be buying, or I may buy. You never know. You don't know my financial situation.
Well, and the tough part, in defense of some of those circumstances, sometimes you might have a part-time employee who maybe they don't know much themselves, or they're just having a bad day. They don't have a stake in the business where you're not getting all that you would want from them.
Right.
And that trickles down into customer service. And so I'm always like, give a place a couple chances, especially if it's that. Like if there's an owner or a manager or something treating you poorly, that's a shame. But you know this from back in the large jewelry days.
Yeah.
I mean, we would hire people that,
Yeah, they not watch. I tell you what, and it's not that ladies don't know watches like that, because I know some ladies that will, man, their knowledge of watches is crazy.
Yeah.
But I worked with some ladies that their expertise was jewelry. When it came to watches, they knew the brands. They can tell you the brands. They can't tell you the functions and stuff like that. They'll pretty much let you tell them what the watch is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But
yeah. So that's just.
I seen that with cars when I was selling cars. It was like that.
Yeah.
I used to get a kick out of people come in that think they know everything about the car and stuff like that. Come in and start, well,
Right.
I know the ratio of this and the tire width and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, have you driven it?
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, you don't know how this thing feels on launch. You don't know how this feels going into a turn at 70 miles per hour, trying to make a 90-degree turn, if you can even do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come in here talking about all this stuff, and I was like, wait a minute. Before we go further, how's your credit? How much money you got down? Like, you came in here talking about all this stuff, and you ain't really buy nothing. When it's, Hey, Omega's in the building. Hey, so me and Omega are going live Sunday. Y'all don't want to miss that. I had a conversation with Omega this morning, dude. It was pretty, man. It had me hyped. So Instagram, but you have to go on Instagram Sunday at 7:30. We'll be talking, IG, triple IG, talking watch talk. He's going to have something for you guys to see. What's that? Is that your watch?
No, this is a customer's watch. It's
Omega. Omega?
Mm-hmm. Speedmaster.
Ooh. Oh, Speedy. Fonsai. Oh, this is really nice. That's funny. This is an Omega, and I got Omegas in the chat. That's his username. Oh, man, this thing is nice. This is nice. Beautiful. Man, I'm gonna have to go to those vintage spots, man, and see if I can get lucky. With,
yeah.
yeah, cause like, what was that? That was an Omega the guy had where he paid $1 for.
Yeah.
I said, bro, that's
$1.
crazy. $1 for an Omega, an older vintage piece, man. Shout out to these hot tech companies, cause they making you money. That's what it is. Vic, we got it. Y'all ain't got nothing. Jay Jones, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. All right, so
Oh, these have been gone for months. These are those Damian Lillards.
I thought those was gone forever.
Yeah, me too. I must have had some on order from back when, but
You remember when I came in, the day they came in.
yeah.
I was the first person to actually talk about this. I put that thing on. Did we go live? I think we
I'm
went.
sure.
Yeah, I think we went live. And then I did a short after that. Cause he had just won. What did he win? A 3-point contest? Or
Yeah.
it was something. I forgot what.
And
I think he won a 3-point contest.
Yeah, and then, he was doing so well, he got hurt. That didn't help anything out, but I'm not
Amen.
sure. They were supposed to come out with a black dialed yellow gold, just general,
Yeah, that's what your rep told me.
I don't know where that went, but
Now there was another colorway. So you had those 2 different colors, right? There was supposed to be a third.
which one?
It was like your PRX that had the different colors. You had the 2 different color tones in it. One it went like faded from like blue to purple.
Oh yeah, I still have. We still have a couple.
Well, no. So Tissot was supposed to come out with a fuchsia
Oh, that's
colorway.
right.
Yeah. Could talk about it then because it was like hush hush. But yeah,
Yeah, they just, that was right when the carbons came out, and they thought that those would do very well, and they didn't, and the carbons did. And then there were no carbons. Remember, it was like
Yeah.
the longest wait ever.
I'm still waiting on my carbon bracelet. Tissot,
yeah.
Tissot. If you're watching this, and I'm gonna tag. Matter of fact, Tissot, I'm gonna tag you in this. Can we get a carbon bracelet for our Tissot? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I need an official white strap. I need an official white strap because those aftermarket straps ain't hitting on it. And I'm not trying to spend, but this one could possibly work, but it's dang near $200. I don't want to spend $200 on a.
Where at?
It was some website. One of you guys recommended to me. Custom strap. They customize very. I hear they high end, but I'm not trying to spend $200 on a Tissot strap. It's like $189 or something crazy. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Said that I don't like being caught. I'm not thinking about you, bro. Yeah, this is cool. I like this one. And I'm not really a solid gold guy, but if I was gonna do it, man, like that right there would definitely, that black and the gold just hits hard. All right, so we about to land this plane in a minute. All right, I'm going to ask, cause I know you're not. What's the last watch that you purchased?
The last one I purchased was a Zen.
You bought the Zen. That's right. Okay.
But before that, it was the Seiko Baby Alpinus,
Okay.
the green.
So, of the watches, so you purchased how many? 2 watches this year?
Yeah, 2, I think.
Okay, so between the 2, which one is your baby? Which one do you say that was the best buy that you got, or your favorite?
Best
purchase?
buy was the Zen, probably, in the sense that it's a more expensive watch because it was used, I got it for a better price.
Better
But,
price, okay.
well, they're very similar in a lot of ways. They could be used for the same job. A pilot could wear the Baby Alpinus and be fine. The Baby Alpinus does not have the timing bezel that the Zen does.
Okay.
So they're different, but they're both tool watches.
Okay.
And they both are interesting enough and I think elegant enough looking. You could wear them even with a suit or in a dress type of scenario, and I don't think anyone would think it was odd at all. They're both beautiful watches. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to go out to dinner or something so I can see this watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I mean, the
Jake,
baby Alpinus
put something
doesn't
down on the
look,
schedule, bro. We got to go out for dinner.
the baby Alpinus doesn't look a lot different than the one I'm wearing. It's got some numbers on it instead of indices, but it's that same family.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Okay. All right. So Jake, what is your? How many watches have you bought this year?
500 or 600, I'd say.
Gosh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Technically speaking, he got.
I don't know.
So what's your go-to? What's your go-to for this year?
Well, so what I've been doing is picking up some of like the most influential watches on the shop. So like those that were significant sellers here, I've been adding so that when they go away, I have them. And I held back a couple of limiteds for myself. And then like SPB 121, I didn't own that, so I bought one of those. You know, what's another example? Oh, like the Cooper. I think you saw me wearing a Cooper.
Yeah, the Cooper's dope.
I've
yeah.
always liked that watch.
Yeah, the Cooper's dope.
Decided to get one. That Conquest, that brown Conquest. Yeah.
I see you have you got one over there in the pre-owned zone.
Yep. So, Pat wanted one of those. He said if there's ever one available, then sell that to him. Like I should pick up like the Carbon, even though that'll be the Carbon PRX.
Yeah,
even though that's
yeah.
been around. That'll be around for a while. What else? Like Mark picked up he's had that Citizen Tough for a while.
Oh yeah.
So all the ones that are like have made an impact on the store, I kind of want to remember. But otherwise, you know, like a couple of those novelty watches. I haven't made a big purchase this year because a lot of my financial focus is the store.
The store. Oh yeah.
A lot of discipline on my end. So.
A lot of discipline.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what, that's
Because
something
if I didn't
that.
have discipline, I'd be in big trouble.
No, if you didn't have discipline, you'd be Jay Jones. That
You're an alcoholic working in a liquor store.
boy,
That's true.
I'm trying to tell you. Wait a minute. And then, so Jay Jones is in the chat right now.
Okay.
He said he bought 10 watches this year. Oh my gosh. I'm about to end this live stream. I'm done. I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm not even going to cancel you, bro. I'm not going to put you on timeout. I quit. I quit. Today is my last day of YouTube.
That's one a month. That's a little less than one a month. You know.
Jake.
I mean,
If this man bought 10 watches, listen. I can't even put into mind what it is. Bro, you bought 10 watches. Bro, you bought 10 watches this episode, bro. What are you talking about?
okay, I was about to say. I didn't know if you were saying it was a lot or a little.
No,
I mean,
Jay
to
Jones.
me, well, it just depends. It depends on how much you love watches. I don't know.
No, he loved watches. Let me tell you this, man. Jay Jones has been collecting watches. I would say for a long time he's been buying watches, but like he's been like a huge Invicta Aragon collector for the past 4 years, right? And in 4 years, he has gapped every collector that I know with purchasing. Gapped everybody. Like his first year, he may not have done, I don't think he was kind of quiet his first year. That second year, this dude was buying 30 watches a month. You know what I'm saying? Like a month. And this year alone, I was on the phone with you when you got, like, you had 7, you was waiting on 7 watches. So what you talking about? You bought 10 watches for this year, bro. Like, what? Bro, quit trolling me right now. Like, you did that on purpose. I wasn't even supposed to give you that kind of attention, bro, right now, because you're tripping. 10 watches. Okay. All right, 10 watches. 10 Dachshund. Man, yeah. That's crazy. Talking about, you say I don't like being caught. Man, please, bro. You tripping. You just like disrupted my whole flow, what I was talking about. Hannibal, what you just All right, so anyway, I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna say this. For me, I can't even answer that question myself because I don't know I really don't know what watch I like the most. I would actually, I don't know, it's probably like between two watches, man, that I got, the PRX Carbon and that the collaboration between Gentry and Islander that I call the Metroplex. I don't even think I brought it up when you were back. I brought a couple watches out. I'm gonna show y'all what I brought. Oh, I left it clean. Man, I left this thing on the couch. I'll show y'all, I got a 5 watch roll with me today. So I'll show you what I got with me. Number 1, my Hamilton Khaki King, which is an heirloom, I guess at this point. Swiss Watch Company, Mark II. The 1938, which is another heirloom. I said, man, this probably, yeah, this got to be in like my top 5. This one right here, that's in my top 5.
Yeah, that's a waterfall.
Yeah. This bad boy right here, this definitely it for me, man. And then I had to, you know what I'm saying? I remember when you got this. This was probably like my 3rd purchase from you, I believe.
Which one is that? Oh, yeah, the limited, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So it's crazy. Me saying 1, 2, 3. There's 4 watches in here that I bought. That's crazy.
Man, thank you.
And I ain't gonna tell you how many else I got at home. Don't even try to figure it out, Vic. Cause I know Vic is always talking about you got watches on in the back for me. And then here you come talking about some, hey, you will cash a card. Oh man, that was priceless, man. Let's see. Skyland went through Ben 10's trash. He threw out his Air King. I'm gonna have to come to where Ben 10, because Ben 10, if you throwing away watches like that, bro, I gotta come to where you live at. Maybe I'm in the minority, but not a fan of what Islander does over there. Just rebrand leftover Seikos. Hey, and that's, you know what? I've heard a few other people say the same thing, man. It doesn't work for everybody. It doesn't work for everybody. It is. Now, I've said that too, though. Like, I think that he takes a little more interesting approach, and it's in that same vein as Seiko. I will agree with you that one, but I like their design cues. And then his custom service. I just like Mark as a whole. I think he's what's needed. He's like a reminder of what to expect from somebody that's selling watches. He's very upfront and honest too when it comes to like his YouTube channel. It's not like Mark is telling people or trying to finagle people. He said, hey, I'm here to sell you a watch. And I can do it by coming through my YouTube channel. Very direct. He said, look at this. The Murph, that's another watch I want to add to my collection is the Murph. I think that is a very important watch. That was probably like one of the best movies I've ever seen. It was Interstellar. That's, yeah. That one, man. I'll tell you this. I'm going to show you a watch that, as we close. That right there, even though I got a Khaki King, I think that setup right there is freaking phenomenal. Just does it for me, man. Expression is everything. Your love for what you collect, man, is everything. Sometimes I think certain people on YouTube miss the mark on trying to just showcase that. It's all about the heritage of certain brands is the message, and that's that. And I would say it's all good, but you know, I don't care about that. Ain't that right, Jay? We don't care about this stuff, man. We talk about watch, community, and yeah, like that right there. And I think it's proper for me to show this watch on the way out because my thumbnail had this watch, and it is, you got a sale going on right now. I saw like the fall sale. So go down in the description right now if you like. Go check out what he got online. There's a percentage that he's giving on Seiko, some other stuff. Yeah. So go check it out. Go look for yourself. Pick out your next timepiece. I'm digging this one. Look at that. You should buy this. You got to reach out to Jake for this one though. You have to call in so he can tell you what else he got in the cabinet. This thing is legit. I like this thing. Yeah. All right. That's it. I'm out. It will be fast. Hold on. Let me see. Skylar, I'll just trying to tell you my Murph box set. He's like a bad AD with customers. Oh, wow. I might need help with my Casio Marlin. Needs to change the crystal. I'm going, for those of you guys that follow me on Instagram, I'm going to be doing an Instagram video probably Saturday morning. I'm going to be talking about Aragon, bro. If y'all seen Aragon, what he got right now, that mystery box, everything that comes with that watch, bro, is ridiculous, man, for the price. And if you guys like elements, ceramic and stuff like that, that's all I'm going to say. Go over there, check it out. And, yeah. Aragon is on point. Aragon's on point. All right, I'm out. Bro, out on the Murph. Hey, Skylar Santana is on to bigger and better things, y'all. He's out. He's doing some other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Hit me up. Ship me the watch. Okay. All right. Appreciate you guys spending time with me, man. Skylar, I appreciate you trolling me in the beginning, man. That gives me energy. I love it, bro. I love the back and forth, man. Definitely appreciate Jay Jones. I don't appreciate you coming on here and lying to the people. So people over there in Australia, people in the UK, he's a big fat liar. He buys 10 watches per day. All right. So just letting you know. And even though he took the first half of this year off from buying watches, the latter half, he has not missed a beat. I'm not trying to hit at from Jay Jones. You can't be lying to the people, man. You have to keep it 100. All right. You can't be doing that. You can't be running back these lies, bro. All right. Everybody else, congratulations to Ben 10 for getting some phenomenal watches. Dude, your collection is just, I don't even know what to say about that. Go. Bye. I'm out of here. I'm not messing with Skylar, whatever, bro. And Victor Ryan back with Shop HQ Facebook Live tomorrow. All right. With that being said, until the next lightning strike, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be blessed. Dopeness.